Hey, it's another comic corner, but this is not about the comics that I've purchased this week. No, this is about something that's comic related. I believe it's 75th anniversary of the Man of Steel this year. So, the Mint and Canada Post are doing some special things. And I decided to get in on them. So, hey, package in the mail, package in the mail. I just open this up. And okay. Might have a problem here. I'm pretty sure I ordered more than what I'm looking at here. Okay, this is what's in this package. Alright, let me check my emails. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so for some reason they're not shipping everything all together. They're going to be coming, I don't know, whenever they ship them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I get everything and do the whole video all at once. That way I'm not shooting and editing like 25 videos together. So, yeah, hold on one second. I will be back in the cut right here. Hey, another package from Canada Post here. I've got the original package I received, so I will open this one up, and hopefully, because I'm expecting 2 items, there was 2 items in the first one, I'm expecting, hopefully there's 2 in this package as well, so before I show you anything, no. So I'm still missing 1 item. So you're just gonna have to wait. And I guess the next video portion that shows up will be where I show everything, because I'm only missing 1 thing, so there can't be any more. Anyways, hold your horses, I'll be back. Holy snap, crackle, and pop. I've got a package much like the previous ones, only it's 8 months later. Yeah. I'm gonna open it up, make sure it is what it is. If I can, because this is not being very kind here. Stupid packaging. Stupid. Hey, there we go. A little late now, but whatever. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. It is what I am expecting, or what I was expecting, 8 months after the fact. Let's see if this is, it's got a piece of paper here. Is this just like the other ones, or is it like a letter of apology? Nope, it's essentially just the invoice. Okay. Now, I'm not going to show you, I'm going to actually do another video where I show everything. But essentially, what I was told when I inquired about this one, I inquired about it, and they said it was on back order, and that demand exceeded their expectations. 8 months later, well, actually this would be probably about 6 months later, after the initial inquiry, honestly, I had written it off. I had written off ever getting this last package. But it did arrive. So that's something, right? But, yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, even in other companies and stuff that I have worked for, do work for, and stuff like that, if something is out of stock and they need to manufacture more, it 3 months, maybe 4 months at most. But see, these items, the idea behind them is that they're essentially limited. So once they're released, that's it. They're not supposed to produce more. Even if demand is higher than what they made, then they're supposed to sell out. That's supposed to be it. Now, I haven't looked and I haven't checked to see if anybody received stuff initially, well, this last package piece initially, or if nobody received them, and it was just a matter of the fact that their manufacturing got botched, and it wasn't that demand had exceeded their expectations, but the fact that they just something wrong in the manufacturing process, and I had to fix it or something like that, and therefore, you know, maybe a little bit trickled out and got out to people, but essentially everybody was in the same boat. I'm hoping that this is the case. Let me know. Well, you don't even know what I'm talking about, so how are you going to let me know? Maybe I'll pose the question again in the second video. But yeah, so I'm hoping that maybe it was just a case of, you know, oh, nuts, you know, because it does happen in manufacturing. Some things do go wrong, and it, you know, you have to start from scratch or whatever. You have to get stuff in that you thought you had, but, you know, say you ordered 20,000 copies of something, and it comes in, and, you know, all 20,000 copies or whatever, the first shipment comes through, and you get 2,000 of them, and then the next batches start coming through, and you're like, there's something wrong. They're not good. You can't, you know, your quality control goes off, and you go, we can't actually use this, and therefore you have to, you know, go back and say we need to order some more, and by that point in time they've already switched on to other jobs and such like that. So I'm hoping that's the case, where, you know, their run ended up with mistakes or problems, and they had to redo everything, which would account for, you know, the problems. If it was the fact that they just wanted to make more money, that's not cool. Not for these type of items. Yeah, definitely not for these type of items, but who knows. But anyways, I will see you in part 2, because yeah, after this amount of time, I was just excited I wanted to open up the package to make sure that well, to check if it was what I thought it was, because, you know what, 8 months down the road I had almost forgotten about them. The other two are still sitting right, like, they've been here the entire time, sitting right here on the desk waiting to make this video, you know, show you everything. So I will do that in the next one and get some other stuff and give you a little backstory and history and stuff, and even, you know, pose a question or 2 or 3, get some feedback, get some well, some knowledge, because I have a project in mind for these items, but I don't know how to go about doing them. It's not my thing. I could do something and I could make something. I'm creative enough that way, but I don't want to wreck anything, and that's the dilemma I'm having. So in the next video you'll see what I got, what I'm talking about and such, get a nice little story, and yeah, find out what my questions are, so maybe you have the answers. Hopefully you do. Probably don't. I think there's only like 2 people who watch these things, but you never know. Maybe you too, one of you maybe, is just the person who knows everything about what I'm going to ask a question about, and me being vague here is totally not helping anything. So, I'm going to end this video here. This is part 1. Check out part 2, which will come eventually. I don't know when, because I got to shoot it. But I got to get everything together. Then I got to shoot it. Then I got to edit it. But I got to edit this one too. So I'm going to edit this one and then get that up. And then I will worry about the second video. Cross my fingers they do part 1 and then I do part 2 and I don't throw something in between. I have a tendency to do that. Of course, a lot of channels do. So I just be like everybody else. And that's what you want. A channel just like everybody else's channel. Pepsi Max. It's not bad. 0 calories. Which is good. I'm actually down 5 pounds. So, well, I'm just going, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Do you know what I'm talking about? If you do, post it down below. But until next time, you take care and have a good one.